I'm Russian and this is what shocked me the most in Alaska. I'm working here for 3 months as a summer job from Bulgaria. And what shocked me the most wasn't the cold, wasn't the bears or a huge mouse running across the streets, because this is the stereotypes we hear about Alaska all the time. What else do we know about Alaska? Well, it used to be a part of Russia, right? And I'm from Russia, and I came here just to experience United States for the first time. And this was my cultural shock coming to this country for the first time, and in Alaska specifically. It was the politeness and the friendliness of the people around. It's just crazy, because I've been living first half of my life in Russia, in a very cold and distant state and place in Russia. Second half of my life I've been living in Bulgaria and I live there right now. However, I'm doing a summer job here in Alaska, and politeness of the people is what surprised me the most. I have several managers, and yesterday I was driving with my manager to a local store, like a store 1 hour and a half away from here. Just by car we were conducting a friendly conversation, and I was really interested in what he was about to say. Not because he was my manager and I wanted a promotion, for example, as we do it in most parts in Eastern Europe and in Russia, but just because he was a cool guy and because of the whole opportunity. Firstly, let's start with work here, because it is mainly what I do right now in Alaska. It is the low power distance between an employee and employer, and it's crazy for me because in Russia and Bulgaria it's not like this. You cannot just drive with your manager for half an hour and speak normally and go to evening after and go to dinner after that, like as if you're friends. And it's crazy because when I go to work, my friends greet me, hey buddy, hey man, what's up, etc., hey Sava, hey Sav. And it's crazy because in Russia and in Bulgaria we mainly address people by their last names, or for example specifically in Russia we address people by their middle and their last name. And this low power distance you have in America is what amazes me the most. Another thing, not only in work but in relationship between strangers. You walk on the street and people say hello, hey, how you doing? These things, like small talk, is a real thing in America. And many people have different opinions about small talk, whether it's good, it's bad, but ultimately I think it creates a sense of collectiveness, a sense of friendliness, which is, I believe, beneficial to society in general.